Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So I'm just going to put some new stuff that I haven't tried on my face. Majority of these came from BoxyCharm, Ipsy. I keep saying it, BoxyCharm, Ipsy. With the exception of my base makeup, I used the e.l.f. Soft Glam, and I used my Too Faced Born This Way. I'm trying to get this all the way out, and I'm almost done it. I did not set it because I want to put some cream products up there and try a new powder. So the next product I want to try on my face is this Charlotte Tilbury cream bronzer. This is in the shade, oh Lord, $3.10. This is very dark. I got this in an Allure box. It's huge, and I mean, you can see where the little brush strokes were. I tried it, and it was, and I tried it in the summer. We're in winter, but I'm going to see if I can make it work, and what my second impression. All right, here goes. So I'm going to use, I had been using like a more dense brush or a sponge, but I'm going to go in with this fan brush. This is a BK, not a BK, a BH Cosmetics, one of their pro brushes. I've had it for a while. And so I've just got that. It's not much. And I'm gonna tap it out on my hand a little bit, and let's see. Doesn't take much of this stuff. At all. I mean, I have some cream bronzers. Matter of fact, I have a whole box that I want to play around with that came from the Dollar Tree. And I got one that it came in another box, but it was from Lunar Beauty. It is so creamy and balmy, but I don't like it at all, which was very disappointing for me, because when it went on, I was like, oh, this is a really pretty light color. Very different contrast, from that, but it was a little bit too balmy, too melty. I guess that makes sense. Probably not, but I will play with it. I had actually taken it out to do one side with the Charlotte Tilbury and the other with the Lunar Beauty. Okay, it's a little splotchy, but I mean, that could very well be my face too. I'm old, but it just does not take hardly any product. So I'm still on the fence a little bit about that. Now, for blush. This came in a box too. This one was a Ipsy, but it's the JenniferStepps Dew Wet Balm Highlighting Face and Body Balm. This is in the shade Sweetwater. And let's open it up and see what Sweetwater can do. Oh, that's pretty. I like the packaging. Let's read this. I haven't even took the time. All right. Let's see. Lightweight, smooth, and silky. Translucent highlight and hydrating balm for an instant glass skin. They have it in the quotes. Fresh flow. Apply using your fingers, a brush, or sponge for desired effect. Well, I wanted to use it as a blush, but let's see what it feels like on the hands or on the finger. Oh, it is very emollient. All right, let's see. Actually, I'm going to put it on my lips first. It is very balmy, and you can definitely tell that it's there. All right, let's see. It is very light. Let's put it on. I did. Morning of sponge. Let's see. Let's put it on one of these stipples. This is a Sigma F53 Air Contour Blush. And I mean, I've never heard anything bad or anything negative about the JenniferStepps brand. Oh, I wish I had some of her palettes. Or, oh, they're beautiful. Going with a very light hand. You could feel it. It doesn't feel like your typical cream or liquid product at all. I usually put blush around my nose. Let's see. A little bit on the forehead. A little down here. It's very, 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 it's a pleasant experience. You know, sometimes, you know, you're putting on cream products and it's like it may feel like really oily or greasy or dry. I've had some products like that before too. Look like I've used any. I mean, my brush literally still looks the same. Okay, we're going to leave this, and the highlighter, this is something else that came in one of those boxes. And Reina Rebeldi. Reina Cosmeticos. That's what it says. They're out of Dallas, Texas. Made in China. ReinaRebeda.com. It's in that font, that almost like gothic font. But anyway, it says it's an on-your-face radiant stick. And it didn't have a color. It was just in the box. And let's see, does it say on this bottom? There's no focus. There we go. It just comes in a, it's got a little extra top, but it's a highlighter stick. Let's see. And that is the color of it. And let's see how to apply this. I think my face is already dewy, but let's see. Let's tilt it down. Ooh, okay. I tilt up, you didn't really see it. Let's see. Let's take a little bit. Wow. I'm just going to go straight on it with a brush. And go this way. Oh, it shows up. I do have texture skin, but that doesn't matter. Okay, had to make a little adjustment. I've had this 4 months. I just never took it out. I don't know why, what I was thinking. So there's that. Oh, now, there's 2 powders that I want to try. One from MCO Beauty. This is the Miracle Flawless Pressed Powder. And this one is in, I think, light. Yes, we know what it looks like. It's a dupe of. And then that did not come from Ipsy. That came, where did that come from? I don't remember. I don't remember where I got this at. Anyway, I got that. And then I've got this K-Voss Pixie Powder Setting Powder. So I want to try this. I think this is, yes, pressed as well. Comes with a little puff and a mirror. Does this say pink? Just says Pixie Powder, Nolita. Alright, so let's do Nolita on this side. And I do have a puff here. And we'll do the MCO on that side. Okay, so I'll do what I usually do. I'm going to tap it out in my hand. It's hard to see how much I got on the brush, on the puff, because it's a white puff. You know what? I'm going to use this one so I can really see. There we go. Okay. Now, fold that to that side and go in with this MCO. This one is going to be, it's not going to be as bright as this one. But that's okay. They weren't color dupes. Let's see how they blur. Okay. I think the MCO, let me set the rest of my face and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. Set the face. very lightly and sprayed everything down with the one of my original favorites, the Catrice Prime and Fine. This is a dewy glow setting spray. This is an aggressive setting spray. I mean, like drink you setting spray. If you can still see it on the side of my nose. Whew. Very, very, very hydrating. Now, before we get to the eyes, these are 2 lip liners that came as a duo. From these were Ipsy's. These are the Neem Lined Lip Duo. And I don't think they have, let's see, I didn't see any shade names. These are them swatched right there. I'll glance at them really quick. Oh, they do. One is Orchid and one is Crosby. How about that? Well, let's see. The lighter one is Crosby, and the darker one is, let's say, Orchid. Yeah. Very creamy. Very, very, very creamy. So, I actually want to use the lighter one. So, let's go in with Crosby. Okay, now to add a little something, I'm going in with that Juvia's Place lip oil. You know, it's blue. Let's see. Just popping a little bit of that on. Okay, now let's do some eyes. I'm going to do just a very quick eye look, no tutorial or anything like that. This is a newer palette that I got out of, again, this is from an Ipsy. It's the Natasha, the Roses and Wood palette. Shockingly, it is shimmers, satins, everything except for one is matte. Or it's not matte. This is the only matte shade in here. But do not fear. I did bring, I have these palettes, all of these palettes that I get from BoxyCharm, Ipsy or whatnot. I depot them and put them in this. Like, these are all, this one was the Cupid or Love. This one was Peak. I think it's called Peak. And this one, I can't remember what it was called, but I only use the shimmers in these. These are all cool tones and I don't use them. This palette right here is one of my favorites from her. And I'm going to be using some of those shades. Okay, let me come up with an eye look. And again, I'll be right back. Okay, guys, this is it for the makeup look. Got my mascara on, smudged it naturally, my fault. Let's go over everything. Okay. The powders. The MCO and the Pixie powder are both nice powders. Honestly, I don't have anything negative to say about either one. They both did their job. Blurring. If I had to say which blurred more in the grand scheme of things over my face, I would have to give it, honestly, to this. Initially, I thought right through here, the IMCO did. But once I put the setting spray down, this did not blur nearly as much as this did. I don't know what I must have activated or something. I don't know. That's just what happened. So that's not to say this is trash. It just, this one was a little bit better. Then let's talk about the eyes, since I've got it open. I went in and I used this as the all over. I applied it initially with my finger. Beautiful, beautiful shade. And then I wet my brush and I put it on, this, what are these called? This is a Sigma brush. And it was a shader brush. And I put that shade, and I went over all of my lid. Excuse me. And I really liked it. I liked all the colors in here. I could see really incorporating. And I actually did use just a tiny bit of this color, of the matte color. It's a very, very light black, dark gray. Still cool toned, but it added just a little bit of depth to the outer. And I mixed it even with some of the existing shades that I have. So I used this shade as my transition, and then I used this shade to deepen it a little bit, and then I went and I kind of mixed this one with that grayish shade, and then I put this shade in the inner corner. And so we had a couple of Natasha Denona Love. The lip liner, I like it. It's been on for a good 20 minutes. Let's see. The bronzer. You guys tell me what you think. I don't really think I'm a cream bronzer kind of gal. And if I'm being honest, I have entirely too many bronzers as it is. I've got lots of bronzers that have not even been opened, and I have to get rid of them. I have to get rid of them. So that may stay. You guys tell me what you think. Do you think I should keep it, or should I get rid of it? Not trash it. I ain't trashing it. But, yeah, get rid of it. That blush balm. I was really worried that when I powdered, that the powder was going to kind of cling to it. It didn't. It did not at all. I still see up here, through, kind of in here, the tip of my nose. And I even tapped my nose as I was fiddling with the eyes, even with powder. Now, is it as dewy as it was when I first started with no powder? No. I don't know that I would use this in any other way except for a blush. But it is a beautiful color. Really pretty. Glad I got it. Just, I would not apply it over powder. So there is that. Whenever that, the lips, I like them. The highlighter was the surprise. Highlighter was definitely the surprise of the day. Beautiful. So, so pretty. It's just stunning. Very happy that I got that out. Let's see. Did I have anything else new that I tried? Don't think that I did. Sure didn't. No complaints much about anything. Oh, I did try I have been using this, not very much because I haven't been anywhere, but it's this darn, just threw the darn box away. It's this like body glow, and it's so pretty. Actually, well, I have it on. That's that highlighter, of course, but I have it on my chest up here. Let me see if I can put it. Everything else is kind of everywhere on my arm, but I'm going to apply it right through here so you can hopefully see it. But this stuff, oh man, I love it. Okay, so we're just going to put that much. It was called Rose Glow, and I thought when I first got it, I was like, dang darn it, it's going to be too dark. See, it feels like water. It is not goopy at all. I mean, there's honestly not even a scent to it. And I don't know if you can see it, but it gives off a very soft glow, almost. You can see little particles as it, I guess, warms up to your skin. I really like it. I'll take a lot of times and just kind of put it on up in here. I mean, it's through here a little bit. But like I said, I put that highlighter over it without thinking about it. At any rate, all right, guys, this video is long enough. My mascara. It's not new, but I don't use it that often because it's not waterproof, but it is brown, and I do like this line. But this is the Essence Princess, Lash Princess. This mascara let me know just how long my lashes could get. Okay, so let me show you up close. Now I do have right there. Let's see if I can scrape it off where it smudged. But I mean, let me get up close to you. my eyelashes are not this long at all. I mean, I did not curl them before I put the mascara on, but they're not clumpy or anything. But again, they're not waterproof. So there's that. All right. Satisfied with my look. I think it's pretty. It's very minimal, if you will. Minimal meaning, you know, I didn't go back in. I didn't set everything with a powder bronzer or a powder blush or a powder highlight. I didn't do, you know, well, no, I don't halfway do my brows, but I did run a little brow gel through them. But anyway, this is it. I'm satisfied and happy with it. I hope you guys have a great day wherever you are. As always, be beautiful, be kind, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.